How we doing, boys? Welcome to the stream. We'll get going in a minute. Just give us a sec. We're going to finish getting set up. How's it going? How we doing? Didn't think I was going to make it in time. We've just been to a antenatal baby class tonight, which was loads of fun. So I was thinking we weren't going to make it in time. But anyway, we're here for Melodic Wednesdays, not Mondays. I had too much going on. How's it going, Chris? Good to see you. Paffy, as always. Welcome to the show, welcome to the stream. How's everything sounding? I feel all flustered, because I've literally got here, I had to set up and then pretty much good to go straight away. So good to see everyone. Yeah, so we're going to this antenatal class. Basically all the things that you need to know about giving birth and being a parent, which is absolutely crazy. I just thought you just kind of winged it, which is pretty much what they say. They just say you kind of wing it, but there's so much stuff that you need to know. Cradriff, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. I have a feeling that we may change the stream to a Wednesday because I think Mondays aren't the best night because it's a Monday night, and let's face it, who wants to spend the Monday night after they've been out or whatever on the weekend and then listening to rave music on a Monday night. So we'll see how we get on tonight, and then we may end up going to Wednesdays. I don't know yet. We'll just see what happens. But how's it going, lads? Good to see you all. Just while we're kind of waiting for a minute, we are listening to Pete K's Not a Summer Mixtape 2024 that he posted yesterday. Some nice progressive stuff. Pete K's prolific proggy producer, as you guys may or may not know. But yeah. So how's everyone's weekend, everyone's week been? Oh God, we're already halfway through the week. So how's everyone's week been so far? What have you been up to? I've been so busy. And I've actually had loads of time to do music as well recently, which is good. Got a ton of stuff that I'm working on at the minute. Right, okay, cool. Paffy about set listing it, yeah, nice. I seen Bud's story, Cradriff, with you guys, his collab. How's that all going? How are you getting on with it? I'd love to hear it when you've got something to show. Obviously, we don't have to play it on the stream, but I'd just like to hear how you guys are getting on with it. Nice. Yeah, seen that, Paffy, about your... is that your new show that you're doing? Yeah. What's the script with that? Have you posted about it yet? Because I've not been on social for the past few hours, but I know you posted something about you had an announcement coming. So that's cool. Anyway, so, as I mentioned before, we are listening to Pete K's Not a Summer Mixtape. And I think it's time for us to get on to the first tune of the evening. So, let's get cracking. Starting off with something relatively deep. I've also taken a little bit of a change in direction tonight. Rather than starting off with progressive and then going to techno, we're just going to mix it up all stream. It's going to be a mix of prog and techno all the way through. Yes, Paffy. Nice. Did I send you that? The intro mix. I think I did, didn't I? But yeah, fill your boots, mate. If I get to catch the live stream, I will 100% do it. But judging by the timings and stuff, I may end up being in bed. You just don't know, do you? Anyway, so kick it off tonight, boys. Because of Art, are back on Stress Records with a nice deep track called Desire. because of that, are doing really, really well at the minute. It's not particularly something that we would maybe play much of on the stream, with it being a little bit more deep and kind of veering more over to like the housey stuff. But I thought we'd give it a whirl on the stream tonight. So kicking off the show, because of that, Desire, out now. Enjoy this bad boy. Let's go. Yeah, so something a little bit deeper to kick off tonight. Again, not necessarily within the progressive or, well, definitely not in the kind of techno bracket, but it is definitely a banger. Because of that, do great stuff. Had some really good tunes out, over the past couple of years and what have you. And I think they're going to do really well this year, certainly. Yeah, Paffy, you've just hit that on the head, mate. Definitely kind of going to more that like Simon Doty kind of stuff, who's also a great producer. But yeah, Chris, I saw that on your Instagram, like I've just said in the message. Hope your set went well, mate. Yeah, it's always good to play out. I'm hoping to kind of get, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any more shows this year now, obviously with the baby coming along and what have you. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more stuff, hopefully, with the Melodic crew, hopefully. Still chatting to those boys over there, so we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, it's always fun playing out, especially when you're playing shit that you like as well. So yeah. So what's everyone up to this weekend coming? I've actually got a Friday night off this week, so I think me and the missus are going to go to the cinema, watch a film and grab some food, which would be nice. And then I'm working all weekend. I'm working on some cool stuff at the minute. I've just done something kind of going back to the old VORA kind of stuff. Like, that's probably why I was wanting to collab with Fun, really, to kind of go back to more like, you know, sort of borderline progressive stuff. Excited to share. I think we're going watching the new Alien film, Pappy. No, we've seen Deadpool and I've seen it twice because I love that kind of shit. So yeah, the new Alien film, I think. Anyway, moving on. Our boy Eden delivered his first remix, official remix for Anjuna, and this is it. We love you, Eden, great guy. Anyway, we'll talk more in a minute. Let's listen to this one from Eden, Genix, and Lights, Sound, Camera, Action. Eden on the remix. Let's go. Nice. This is so good. So good. Yeah, man, he's done a great job there, Eden. I'm so glad that he's on Anjuna. It's so fully deserved. I mean, he's stuck to his guns, that guy, with his sound. And the fact that he's now on probably the world's biggest progressive house. Well, not even that, you know, progressive, deep, whatever. The fact that he's on there is amazing. He's going to be coming on the show as well. I asked him if he'd come on as a guest. And I promise you that next week I'm going to figure out how to get a guest on, and we're going to have a guest a month on. So what we'll start doing is we'll start doing a guest a month and a special a month, and then just 2 normal ones as well. Anyway, so Genix with Flow and Astasia with Light, Sound, Camera, Action, and our boy Eden on remix. Yeah, banging job there, Eden. And it'd be good to have him on the show as well. So, yeah, Deadpool's great. If you've not seen it yet, you need to go and see it. If you're a Marvel fan, 100%, and it is probably one of the best ones that they've brought out since No Way Home. I'm a big Marvel guy, love all that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, the missus is a bit funny about films, so she came to watch Deadpool and Wolverine with us, and then she wants to watch this Alien one as well, so I think we'll go there, maybe go to Five Guys, get some burgers as well. Anyway, Chris, so yeah, it's a tough one when, you know, you're kind of starting off doing that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, my kind of thoughts on gigging at the minute is I just get a load of tunes together that I know that I'm going to play and just see how the crowd's reacting. But obviously I've been DJing for 20 years now, so kind of like used to that whole thing. But yeah, good to see you out doing gigs, mate. Anyway, so some more proggy stuff for you. More techno stuff at the minute. Cherry, who is a prolific producer and also releasing a lot on Siona, has released this bad boy as part of a 2-track EP. And this has been premiered by Progressive Astronaut last week. So yeah, let us know what you think of this one. Cherry with Celine. Enjoy. Cherry there with Celine. Out now on Siona. Liking that one a lot. Decent. Such a great producer. Yeah, what we're thinking of that. It's decent. I'm going to figure out how to put a poll up as well. But I think that could be the way forward. I think Wednesdays is probably going to be the better night. I think Mondays is a bit of a bad night to stream music on, to be honest with you. And the fact that we've had quite a few of you in already tonight probably kind of signal. Oh my god, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, banger there from Cherry. What do we think of that one? Decent, like that. So we've been doing these antenatal classes now for a couple of weeks. I couldn't go last week because I was working last Wednesday night. But we usually go to Nando's after we've eaten, after we've been to the class, sorry. And I was bit disappointed tonight. I had purple chicken and the coleslaw smelled disgusting. So halfway through eating it, I had to send it back, and we didn't have time to get any more, and I didn't really want any more after the shit that they gave me. So I'm still a bit hungry. I think I might have to go to McDonald's after the show. Anyway, boys, yeah, I completely agree. I think Wednesdays is the way forward. So we will have a look at that. Anyway, so we were talking about Simon Doty earlier. He's just done a remix of Nils Hoffman with his new track Closer, which is out now on Unity. And again, it's nice. I like Simon Doty. I've been following that guy for ages. I think he came to attention when Christoph played one of his remixes. Was it the LaRue In For The Kill? Paffy, quote me on this one. Didn't he do a remix of LaRue In For The Kill? Yeah, thanks for that. My girlfriend's singing in the background if you didn't hear that. Yeah, do you want to come in and get on the mic, Terry? Do you want to come in and sing on the mic? No, you're alright, thanks though. Anyway. But if you listen to the bass line in this, it kind of sounds similar to that. Almost sounds similar to the sound that he used for that remix. But Simon Doty is amazing, man. Great producer again. And also got his own sound, hasn't he? But if you listen to this one, Paffy, you kind of get what I mean with the In For A Kill, because it's got similar vibes. But yeah, I'm going to figure out how to put this poll up as well. Get her in here. Yeah, no, you don't want to hear her singing. She's got the baby bump out as well. Because I know, because all that she does is walk around with it. I mean, it's hard not to really, because, you know, we're due in like 9 weeks, so baby bump's pretty big. Anyway, moving on. Let's listen to this bad boy. I think this is one of Simon's best tracks for a while, this, or remixes, definitely.
we get closer, closer.
Yeah, that is seriously good. That I actually really like that. I missed the like progressive Simon Doty, to be honest with you. A lot of his stuff over the past 12 to 24 months have been more like on the house side of it, but I like this kind of feel that he does, where it's like the housey drums, housey bass line, but it's still got that progressive feel to it. That's my favourite Simon Doty. That's my Simon Doty. But yeah, no, he's done a great job of that. Nils Hoffman, Rungin a Dream remixed. I'm presuming that's the album, is it? Obviously the track's called Closer. Great vocal. It almost does sound like a Simon Doty track, to be fair, doesn't it? If you know what I mean. But yeah, what are we thinking of that one? Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. I think a few of you guys like that one anyway. And judging by the poll as well, I think we'll move to Wednesdays. The only problem with that is there is the odd occasion where you have to work on a Wednesday night. Not all the time. So we may have to miss the odd one. And then in that case, then we'll do it on a Monday. So I think a rebrand is in order. So we'll do that. So yeah, anyway, liking that one a lot. Decent tunage. So next up now, we're going to do demo of the week from our man Cradriff. He sent me this tune last night, I think it was, or the day before, whatever. And you know, I like Cradriff. He's a great producer. I think he's going to do well, and he's in the chat, so we'll not rub his ego too much. But yeah, no, love your stuff, mate. And this collab with Bud that you're going to be doing, very interested to see what comes of that. It'd be cool to see. So yeah, I really like this one. Again, consistently making good stuff. I really want you to get some good signings with your stuff, mate, as well, because I think you deserve it. Just consistency is the key, as always. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he would like to hear what you guys think of in the chat. Let us know what you think of this one. I think it's a very well polished track. Probably one of your better ones, to be fair, I think, in my humble opinion. It sounds like a very well finished, polished product. Yeah, and I like this one a lot. So, demo of the week from Cradriff. The track is called Thunderstorm. Let him know what you think. Let us know what you think. And yeah, let's check it out. Enjoy. No idea what happened then. Just went through like 10,000 different screens. Proper high energy, that, innit? Yeah, you've done a great job there, fella. I think that's probably the best one that you've sent me to date. Really like that one. I hope you get signed, mate. Have you sent it out to labels yet, by the way? What were you kind of at? You're joking? ChatGPT? I didn't even know you could do that. Wow, that's crazy. You learn something new every day, so alright, okay. ChatGPT to make chords for you. Fucking hell, that's mental. Crazy. But yeah, what's the script with that, mate? Have you sent it out or what? If you need any help with any stuff like that, mate, drop me a message on Instagram. I'll give you a couple of emails or whatever. But yeah, it's a strong track that. I don't think you'll have any problems in signing that. But yeah, if you ever need any help with stuff like that, mate, just give me a shout. I'm more than happy to help you. But yeah, well done, mate. Great track. Demo of the week, Credriff, Thunderstorm, chords written by ChatGPT. Amazing stuff. But yeah, no, great work there, mate. You've done a great job. Definitely your best one today, in my opinion. So, talking of tracks and stuff, people always ask me, oh, what's the favourite track that you've ever made? And I don't always like to play my own stuff on the stream unless I want to show you something new that I've worked on or whatever. But back in 2020, during lockdown, so I actually made this EP in 2020, back end of lockdown of 2020. And at the time, obviously, none of us could DJ or anything like that, so I was not working and literally just in the studio constantly. And I got really inspired by some stuff that I was listening to at the time, and wanted to do like a themed type of EP, and this was my favourite track off that EP, and probably one of my favourite tracks that I've made, I think. And you guys have heard this one before. It is 3 years old now, but I wanted to play it because I really like it, and I think it's my best track. And the track is called Third Act, as part of the OST EP. And if you guys haven't heard this one, I hope you like it. Just reading what you're saying, Cradriff. Cool. Yeah. All right. Okay. Amazing. Yeah. Well, that's Paul. Is that Paul Van Dyke's label? That. Yeah. If that's the case, mate, amazing. I mean, you know, getting signed by Paul Van Dyke is definitely amazing. So yeah, well done, mate. But anyway, if you need any help or whatever, just let me know. Give me a shout. Always at the end of your IG if you need me. So anyway, guys, like I say to you, this is my favourite track that I've made, or one of my favourite tracks that I've ever made. If you've never heard it, the track is called Third Act. You can download it for absolutely free on SoundCloud, and it is also available to stream on Spotify. So enjoy it. Yeah, that's sick, that crowd riff. So you've signed a track with him, and then this is like the follow-up to it. So when's the that one coming out, mate? Have you sent me that one, by the way? Can you send it me? I'd like to hear it. But yeah, no, massively made up for you there, brother. Absolutely well deserved. I knew it was only a matter of time before you got, you know, a signing like that. So yeah, good skills, mate. Well done. So yeah, like I say, it's quite far off, obviously, the stuff that I'm making at the minute, but by far one of my favourite EPs to make, and still to this day, I think it's one of my favourite tracks that I made, this one. Christoph called it a huge breakdown, or he said that breakdown is fucking massive, was his exact words. So yeah, like that one. I've got another old one of mine to play for you a little bit later as well. By the way, if there's any tunes that you think I should play in the show tonight, will you let me know, because I've just realised I've not got loads left. So if you've got any suggestions, fire them over. So, moving on. So yeah, I mean, do you know who did play it though? Archie. Played it on his radio show. He might have played it out as well. I remember sending it to him around the time of one of the new COS radio shows coming out, and I had my fingers crossed that he was going to play it on one of them. But anyway, right, okay, Paffy, yeah, send them over to us, please, brother. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions for music, we may need one or two more. Otherwise, I'll just have a look through the back catalogue and see if there's any of my stuff we can play. But anyway, moving on. Weekend Heroes have teamed up with One Line and released this track on Theory X, as premiered by Progressive Astronaut. Now, Progressive Astronaut, for me, quite good to go to for all the new stuff that's coming out. Alright, okay, cool. Cheers, Cradriff. Will you let me know when we're able to play that? Because obviously we'll play it on the show. Will you let me know when we're able to play it? Right, I'll check these out as well, boys. But anyway, next up, Weekend Heroes on One Line. Metroid, out now. Let's check this bad boy out. She makes some funny sounds in the bedrooms just through there, and she's yawning her head off. So if you hear any crazy sounds in the background, it's coming from her and not me. But yeah, Cradriff, I'm glad you have found some new tunes tonight, mate. I think this is the point, one of the points of the show, isn't it? To kind of find new music and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, glad you found some new tunes there, mate. And I'll check that out as well, by the way, the one that you sent me on Instagram. I'm going to have a little listen to that after the show. But yeah, that's nice that this Weekend Heroes one. You know, they are great producers as well. I've been fans of those guys for a while now. And yeah, it's a nice little track for the bag, isn't it? 100%. Yeah. So... right, let's move on to the next one. Excuse me. Tim Engelhardt has teamed up with some other guys for this one. And I really like this one. I'm a massive fan of Tim's. He's a great producer and his tracks are amazing. So he's teamed up with Emmanuel Satie, Maga, Sean, oh my god, Sean Doran, and obviously Tim Engelhardt. As you guys know, I am terrible at pronunciations, and obviously I've absolutely butchered that one as well. So this is the tune tonight. It's called Mind Over Matter, and I need to put my teeth back in because I can't speak. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of Tim's. I know Paffy's really into this guy as well. I think one of the cool things about this stream is that we all do seem to have like similar sort of taste with the music. I think we're all on the same sort of wavelength when it comes to this kind of music. I don't think I've ever played anything. There might have been in the odd one, even where I've gone, actually, that's not probably the best one that I've played, but I don't think we've had many disagreements, have we, for the tracks? But yeah, anyway, let's listen to this bad boy. Again, these 4 producers have made this absolutely phenomenal track. Let me know what you think of it in the chat. Yeah, Paffy, you are right. It is more on the houseier side there, but it's in the melodic techno section on Beatport in Hype. But yeah, it's a catchy little tune, as you say, innit? I like that one. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Tim, as I may have mentioned a little bit earlier. But yeah, no, it's really good, that. So, you know, Paffy, you were saying for Emmanuel, you say Emmanuel. Americans say Emmanuel, don't they? But in us Brits, we say Emmanuel or Manuel. But yeah, thanks for that, mate. Hopefully, if you come on the show, you can help me out a bit more. Yeah, you are right. I mean, like, you are right with the genres and stuff. I mean, I think with prog and techno, there is a fine line, isn't there, as well, between those on Beatport. Definitely. But yeah, thought that was a nice little tune to play for you guys. So moving on to Matt Gook's new one that came out on Fluenta last Friday, I think it was. Yeah, banger. I've not seen Matt in the stream for a while, but I've, obviously you guys absolutely love Matt as much as I do. He's a great producer, isn't he? We don't need to say anymore. His best track by far, though, was Bright Tag. I mean, I just wish that it had have, like, I wish it had have been signed, you know, to a bigger label, but it's so hard with that kind of proggy stuff because same with Layer J as well. It's so limited to where you can actually sign it. You know, and fair play to Matt, he just put it out himself, and I'm so glad that he did, because can you imagine if he had not put that track out? Yeah, I mean, it is more chilled out, but it's got Matt written all over it, hasn't it? It's a great track and a massively great addition. So yeah. Just a little side note as well. Did you any of you guys watch that show, Love, Death and Robots on Netflix by any chance? Because if you did, there is the guys that made that. I'm just looking at my phone now. There is a new show that those guys from the creator of Love, Death and Robots called Secret Level, and it's a new animated show featuring Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons, Pac-Man, basically loads of old games. So if you were into those shows, go and check that trailer out because it looks amazing. Anyway, let's talk about that. Let's listen to this one from Matt. Let's go. kind of listening to that then and just kind of went into my own world a little bit. Wow, that is so good. Do you know what? I think this and Bride Tag are my two favourites from him. It, like what you were saying then, Paffy, as well, is it's like this deserved to be signed to, you know, the biggest labels by far, but no one's signing this kind of music at the minute. And like me and Bud, our 3 tracks that we did, you know, are very, very progressive. And we're finding it hard to sign them. And, you know, it's not because the tracks are bad, it's just that nowhere's signing them. And unfortunately, this kind of sound at the minute has, you know, it's really kind of like gone down to the wayside a bit more, which is such a shame. I reckon if this was 5 years ago when Junior would have been all over that. Do you know what I mean? But I love Matt. I can't sing his praises enough. He's such a great producer. And yeah, that is an amazing tune, that. And a big shout out to Josh and Caitlin as well. He's just sent me a message on Instagram. I don't know why he's not in the chat, but they are listening. So, hello you two. All right. But yeah, no, Matt Gook, or Gook with Lavender. It's a banger. So, as you guys know, massive fan of Dynamic. Some of the stuff that they release isn't particularly up my street. But this new EP that came out last week is 100% up my street. I would love to go and see a Dynamic show, you know, because I have a feeling that like a lot of their shows, especially like Solomon, you're not just kind of like one genre, it floats around, doesn't it? Kolsch is like that, isn't he? You never know what to expect from a Kolsch show. He plays so many different things in one set, and I think that's kind of what like Dynamic are about. No one releases the same as the previous. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on a little bit here. Next up, Carl B, Sinfonia EP, 3-track EP, and we are going to listen. Yeah. That's Josh, that absolute tosser. I work with Josh. He's been in the stream before and he's an absolute dick. But yeah, funny guy, little shit. I'll have you when I see you next, Josh. Anyway, moving on. Let's listen to the first track of this 3-track EP from Carl B. Let's go. Bud on the violin. Where is Bud? Interesting. Not every day you hear the use of a violin over a track like that, unless you're Bud Cahill. Where is he, Bud, by the way? To be fair, he didn't say that. He didn't say one way or another whether he was coming in or not. But obviously he's a busy bee at the minute, living in Las Vegas. But yeah, I like that one. Not really much to say about it, really, other than it's a decent tune. So let's get the next one up and going. But yeah, this 3-track EP is amazing. There's some really good shit on it. So the next one, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm not sure if it's the second or third track off the EP that are my favourites, but that first one's decent. So let's read what it says in the description. After contributing to Dynamic's 4 to the Floor series last year, the Maltese DJ and producer Carl B now returns with his first full EP on the label titled Sinfonia. The opening/title track kicks things off with a highly emotive string theme that brings the drama to the dance floor like a thunderstorm that's a brewing. But yeah. Oh god, I'm getting a bit delirious, I'm getting tired now. Anyway, next one off the EP, Flavor Selector. And this is decent. Let us know what you think in the chat. And I've not said it tonight, but if you are listening on the replay, give us a thumbs up on the stream and also subscribe to the motherfucking channel, please. Trying to get those numbers up, that'd be great. Anyway, let's listen to this bad boy. Let us know what you think. Didn't know he got Stephen Hawking to collab on this one with him. Yeah, very unique, these 2 tracks, but I absolutely love them. This one's cool. So in the description it is basically saying like it's Italian coastal clubs of the 80s. Now, I never went to any Italian clubs in the 80s, so I'll have to take the word for it, but that's a description and a half that. He says, Flavor Selector is a high-energy thumper, complete with a plethora of arpeggiators, robotic vocals, and retro vibes all over the place, transporting us to Italian coastal clubs of the 80s. But yeah, I'll have to take the word for that. I wasn't clubbing until the early 90s. But yeah, what do we think of that one? Digging these Wednesday nights. I think a little rebrand of that logo, and I think we're on our way, aren't we? So a couple more to play tonight, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'm going to move on to the last track of the EP now. So, before we listen to it, it says, hang on, let me just check my levels. Yep, I think we're alright. And closing off the record is Manga Tune. It's housey vocal samples, melodic and melancholic vibes, and powerful synth elements take us right to the club. Yeah, amazing. Liking this one. I do have a feeling that the second and third tracks of this EP are my favourites, but we'll have to see. Let's listen to this one as we move on to the third and final track of the EP. Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually, Pappy, about the poll. I will do that now. I'll do it tomorrow actually, because most people aren't going to be on the phones, are they? But yeah, cheers, Pappy. As always, you the man. But yeah, let's listen to this one anyway. Let us know what you think. I think this is my favourite. Yeah, this one's definitely my favourite, I think. This one and then the first one. What do you reckon? Bonus points for anyone that can tell me where the vocal is sampled from. It's not actually a sample, it's a re-sing. But yeah, that was taken from an old 90s dance tune. And do you know what? I'm only asking if you guys know what it is because I can't think off the top of my head what it is, but I'm gonna Google it. But yeah, finishing off with Carl B and Manga Tune. That's my favourite out of the three. And then the first one and then the second one, in my humble opinion. But all three tracks are equally as good. So I am going to put a poll up as Pathy suggested as to what night we should stream, but I kind of feel that Wednesdays actually is going to be the better fit. It's probably a better fit for me as well, to be fair. Usually on a Monday night I'm absolutely knackered, obviously after working all weekend and what have you, so I think most people are like that. I think that, you know, you're on a come down or you're feeling shit after the weekend or whatever, so I think Mondays aren't necessarily the best night. So right, couple more from me tonight and then we're gonna call it a day. So I was saying on last week's show that I didn't think UV were doing much at the minute, but I think that's a complete and utter load of bullshit because by the looks of it, they're releasing consistently and regularly at the minute. I've just not noticed it. I don't think I'm following them, if I'm being honest with you, on SoundCloud, which I'm going to do now. Let's have a look. UV. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, so they are. Looking at it, it looks like they've been releasing regularly. It's just me that's not been paying attention. Yeah, anyway, so the track is called Impossible. It's by producer Tally Muss, and this is out now on UV Noir. And you'll have to let me know what you think of this one. But yeah, if you're into like progressive stuff, obviously these guys are definitely ones to keep your eye on. I think because Paul Thomas, the guy that owns the label, that is the main head honcho of that label, he's such a great producer himself. A lot of their records are of a high quality. I don't think I've ever heard one of their records and gone, ooh, the production on that wasn't great or whatever. They're always top-notch stuff. So yeah, anyway, next up, Tally Muss with Impossible. I believe there is 2 tracks on this EP, I think. Don't quote me, Path, you probably know this one. But yeah, let's check this one out. Let us know what you think in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all that kind of shit. Enjoy. Nice progressive banger here. That breakdown's cool. Like that. It is really nice, this tune, Pathy. I completely agree with you, mate. For progressive, as far as progressive goes, it is definitely up there, isn't it? Just making sure the door's shut, girlfriend's trying to sleep. And yeah, we don't want to wake her up while she's prego. Only 9 weeks to go till baby comes. Can you believe it? It's absolutely crazy. Soon have sleepless nights. If we're streaming on a Wednesday and girlfriend's trying to sleep, we might have to stream with the baby. You don't know, do you? But anyway, going over to the music, that was Tally Muss with Impossible. And yeah, I really, really like that one. It's a great tune. I think it was something that Christoph would possibly played. I mean, do you know what? You could actually hear this on Cos. What do you think, Pathy? Do you think it's something that he would perhaps play? I can kind of see it. But yeah, progressive banger there, definitely. Yes, liking that one. So I'm going to play one more and then we're going to call it a night. Again, it's been like hard to find like music. And to be honest, we've been so busy that like I only spent like an hour going through music. But I promise I'll be back up to form next week when we stream. And again, I think we'll probably end up doing the Wednesday nights. We'll see what people are saying. So this is another old one from me that actually came out 4 years ago now. And this was the tune for me that kind of put me on the map a little bit in terms of like Pathy. I think this is where you discovered me, a few of the other guys did. And massive thanks to Christoph for putting me on the map with this one. It's because of him that I got some sort of recognition back then. No, I don't know if he's making a new one or not. I'm saying, I don't know, but no, I don't think he is. I think I might have said earlier that I wanted him. I was hoping that he was going to play Third Act around the time of... sorry, let's start again. So when I made Third Act and I sent it to him, it was around the time that he was making a new Cos, and I was hoping he was going to put it on the show. But yes, Pathy, you were right. R301. Again, I had loads of fun making this one. I had to do a self-release because no one... I tried to send it to a few labels, no one really wanted it, but again, thanks to Christoph, it did relatively good for me. So finishing off the stream tonight is my second favourite tracks that I made from back in the day. Classic VORA, as you said, Pathy. And this is R301. If you guys don't know, I named this track after my favourite weapon in Apex Legends, which was the R301 assault rifle. My PT Nick couldn't believe that I had named a track after a gun in Apex Legends, but at the time I was playing that game quite a lot. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. Once again, if you listen on the replay, if you get to hit the thumbs up to let me know that you like the stream, it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you sub to us as well. And yeah, Pathy, we 100% did, mate, and we became friends 4 years ago. Long time to be friends, buddy. Yeah, and it connected me with a lot of people such as you, Pathy, and that's what music does, isn't it? So once again, guys, last one from me tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you on the flip side. See ya. So R301 from me back in the day, literally released on the 28th of July in 2020. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice one to finish off with. People always say to me, what are some of your favourite tracks that you've made? And that is definitely up there with them. So many good memories come from that track. But yeah, once again, this is how we do it. I think we will start streaming on Wednesdays, as I mentioned earlier. We will see, but I think that's going to be a go with that. Anyway, whatever you're going to be up to for the rest of the week and the weekend, I will catch you on the flip side. I'll speak to you on Instagram. Don't forget, if you're not following on Instagram, it's at thisisvora, SoundCloud, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, have a good week. See you later.